My name is Mahadevan Mervyn. I'm 18 years old and I'm currently studying in MCKL. The course I'm taking is A-levels and this is after being in Penang for 11 years. It's definitely taught me about self-reliance because of the transitions that one will go through throughout their lives. It's taught me that there comes a point of time in your life where you cannot be overly dependent on your surroundings. And I'm saying this because here, everything is rather new to me. And I'm quite used to the relatively small town life back at home in Penang, and it hasn't been easy for me to fully make the transition jumping over here. So to answer the question, coming here to MCKL has shown me that the individual must define themselves with their values and what they believe in, rather than be defined by their surroundings. It's quite hard for me to give you a definitive answer because of the limited time I spent on campus and the fact that most of my learning has been online. But what I can say is that this place does remind me a lot of my old school, and this does elicit some nostalgia for me, and it has made the transition process a lot more easier to accommodate with. There's been a very decent number of talks for further education and some courses on how to write a personal statement, which I think would help students a lot. And most of my friends, after speaking to them, I realized that most of their schools don't offer their students these kind of courses. This is one of the areas where I would like to congratulate MCKL for and thank them. I would say responsibility is one of them because I've come to the point of my life where I've realized, a little bit too late, that there's only so much other people can do for you, and one of the things that you have to take responsibility of is responsibility of yourself and your own actions. Another value would be independence because there's a lot of things that you have to do preemptively if you want to be ahead of yourself in life. And the lecturers here are very dedicated, but I would also say they've given us the necessary space that we need for personal development. So thank you for that. The first route would be dedication because of how much effort the lecturers give in ensuring that we as students experience some progress. The second route would be independence because of what I've mentioned before, the lecturers giving us students enough space for personal development. And the third route would be assurance because of how hard the lecturers push you that you can't help but see yourself progress. Although it's stressful, but it is necessary, as I hate to admit it. Aside from the influence of a couple of education agencies, I would say the main contributing factor would be my neighbor because she's someone I look up to, and she did mention that the dedication that MCKL lecturers have is like no other, and the fact that MCKL feels more like a community than a school. I would say it's because of how connected I am to my friends at home and how much I value connection with the people around me in general, because I'm from Batu-Ferringhi, which means that it's very easy to get from point A to point B and everyone knows each other from where I'm from because of the small town nature of Penang, which also means that after a 3-hour session of football in the evening with my friends, it's just, "呀啦，我们去吃火锅吧." And so I guess that's what makes me an Anak Penang.